So hello everyone and welcome to my first ever training video. And this training video will maybe be slightly different to other people's training videos because as well as training I'm going to be doing daily quests, because if you look at my map you see I have quite a few little yellow hearts where I need to do reputation quests. So I'm going to be doing my daily reputation quests as well. And today we are training Polaris, who is my free birthday horse. What was that? Must be someone's fireworks. I was not prepared for that. But anyway, we're training Polaris, who is my free horse. And normally I would start in Wildwoods because that's where my home stable is. But today's birthday race is in Jorvik stables, so I'm going to start training from Paddock Island because that's the first one I normally do in the Harvest counties. And then go to Jorvik stables and then continue my training route from there. So in this video I'm going to be talking about my Star Stable and YouTube story, basically about how I started Star Stable and what's happened since then. And I think I was about 8 when I first discovered Star Stable. I had this Android tablet called a Huddle. I don't think Huddles were that popular and they're not being produced anymore, but I like to play horse games on it, and I discovered the Star Stable Horses app, and at the time I thought it was just a standalone game. When I started playing it I quickly discovered that it was actually a kind of accompanying game to Star Stable Online. So then I really wanted to play Star Stable Online and I made an account, but then I found out that I couldn't actually play it on the tablet. So I did have a laptop at the time, but it was a really old one. I think my dad had got it second hand from someone at work, but it wasn't good enough for Star Stable. And this was also before the starter horses got updated, so I really hated the starter horse. And I was planning, like, as soon as I started being able to play Star Stable, to get my horse on the app. It was the Piebald Mustang, who I'd named Dream Spirit, and I was planning to get her because I really hated the starter horses at the time. That has obviously changed a lot since then. I love my starter horses. Starter horse. Oh, I can't race and talk at the same time. Yeah, I wanted to get my horse on the app Dream Spirit, like, as soon as I started playing. I kind of didn't know at the time that, like, you needed to pay money for star coins or anything like that. I can normally do this jump fine. Oh, come on, Polaris. Just go around the jumps, that's easier. But yeah, I got lots of horses, obviously one at a time, on the horses app, just in like ages and ages whilst I was waiting to be able to play Star Stable. And for some reason I was giving them all the suffix Spirit, so I had Dream Spirit, Silver Spirit, I think I was going to call the grey or white one Snow Spirit. I might have been going to call the dun one True Spirit because I thought it looked like actual spirit. I was watching the Star Stable with Stacey videos and I saw that Spirit was coming to Star Stable, and that made me really want Spirit as well. Well, I didn't actually know what Spirit was, and then I watched Spirit Riding Free and Spirit Standing Under the Cimarron because of seeing Spirit in the Star Stable with Stacey videos, and then I really wanted Spirit. But I thought that Spirit was going to have left the game by the time that I had a laptop or something that I could play Star Stable on. So I was going to name the dun Mustang True Spirit. But then I started playing and I found that Spirit was in fact still in the game. When I was 9 I started riding in real life. I still wanted to play Star Stable, but maybe not as much because I was actually riding. But I still really wanted to play it. And it was when I was 10 I got my own laptop for Christmas, and then it was almost a year later that I started actually playing Star Stable. So I started playing just before the starter horses got updated, and I was so excited for that update because I really hated the old model starter horse. It's kind of grown on me now, but like I prefer the new one. But yeah, I love my starter, as you've probably guessed, since he is my kind of channel mascot. And to begin with, I was just kind of playing and buying horses, and I got Spirit. At one point, I kind of had the idea of a Star Stable short movie. This was before I was watching Star Stable short movies on YouTube. I kind of stopped watching Star Stable YouTube for a bit. So I started trying to make a short movie with my starter horse Silver Spirit, but I didn't know how to record my screen, and I didn't know how to string all of everything together, so I was using the photo mode and taking a picture to represent each kind of scene or period of time. But then I didn't have an editor, and it didn't occur to me to download an editor, so I never strung them together or put text or music on them or anything. So I've still got lots of image files that are all from that film, and I took them all in order so I could look through them and try to remember it. I'm not sure if I could actually remember what the story was. I know there was a scene that was in the Harvest Counties right here where he jumped across this bridge and threw his rider off. And then kind of there were two more things that happened. I don't really know what order they happened in, like which one happened first. But at some point I saw Anya Firepaw's video of editing Spirit as a dressage horse, and that really inspired me. So I downloaded Gimp and edited Spirit as a show jumper, and I can't show that because it used some material that wasn't my own. But I did also, inspired by her at Caltech as a draft horse video, I edited my Arabian as a draft horse, so I can show that on the screen. And also at some point I watched Bianca Ponia's Star Stable film Lost Champion, and I watched it because the horse in it on the thumbnail was the same as one of my horses. Obviously the actual character of the horse was different to mine, but that's why I watched it, and that really inspired me as well. So this time I actually downloaded an editor and my recorder Bandicam, and I made a film called Violet Storm, which starred my bark heart magic horse, the Birch Lusitano, who was called Violet Storm. But I was kind of writing the script as I went along, so I would write a little bit of script and then film and edit a bit and then write the next bit of script and so on. And I was expecting it to be really long with this plot I had in my head, but it actually, the kind of part one ended up being about 5 minutes long, and then I wanted to wait until the Jorvik Stables open house to film part two, and I kind of got bored. So I made part one, but I never made part two. I think it was like when I'd watched all the Star Stable films that I could possibly find, I started watching realistic roleplay. I think I watched a video that was a guide to realistic roleplay, and it showed posts in it, and I think these were posts on Instagram, but I didn't have Instagram and I didn't realise what it was. But what we did have was a family website that my dad had just started, where he was posting blogs about his microbit or whatever. So I started my own realistic roleplay blog on a different section of the same site to that, and I think I continued it for about a week, posting every day apart from on weekends. But then I got bored of it and no one was seeing it because it was just a small family website. And I think I had all these like great plans to start this kind of out of game riding club thing, and I had this rescue centre where you were going to be able to adopt horses from and stuff like that, but none of it happened. And that's probably for the best because I wouldn't have been able to manage it all. And I think it was around the same time I started working on Wild Horse, which was my first Star Stable film. So I was working on the script, and then I filmed and edited it, and then I uploaded the trailer to YouTube on the 11th of July 2020. So it was during lockdown, so I had plenty of time to work on it. And then the actual film was uploaded on the 12th of July because I wanted to kind of have some time between the trailer and the film, but I was too impatient, so I didn't. Then throughout the next few months I continued making videos. I think I did some soundtracks, and I made Roanna Redwood, which was the sequel to Wild Horse. I released part one of that. And I also met the wonderful Lisa Farforest, and we did a collab together in which we did outfit challenges. And I also started making music videos, so I think I did one to The Time Is Now and another one to Soul Riders. There might have been another one as well, I can't remember. Then at the end of 2020, I updated my intro and channel picture, and I uploaded my first ever speed edit, which was the making of my new channel picture, which is the same one as I've got at the moment, but I might be changing it again quite soon. I'm not sure. This was at the end of 2020. My first video of 2021 was part 2 of Rana Redwood, and after that I released a couple of more speed edits before releasing the first episode of my series Raven of South Hoof. And this video was actually a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. So the final episode of Raven of South Hoof was released on the 30th of May 2021, and since then I've released a couple of speed edits and music videos, as well as lots of random videos. Then the 11th of July was my 1 year YouTube anniversary, so I did a live stream in celebration of that. And one more exciting thing that I have to say is, for quite a while now I've been working on the script for another series, and I'm not going to give anything away about it yet. The script is taking quite a while to write. At the moment I'm hoping to have it finished by the end of 2021, and hopefully I'll be able to post the first episode towards the beginning of 2022. So if you're wondering why I've not been posting any series episodes or movie episodes recently, that is why. And this video was actually a lot quicker than I was expecting it to be, but I don't really have anything else to say. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!